Hello everyone, my name is Philios the DM, and I've been on a sort of a quest lately, let's say, to try and find a software, something that basically would allow a forever DM to play D&D. Uh, and the best way to do that, unfortunately, as it stands at the moment, is AI. I mean, I say the best way. There is some solo RPGs, but for D&D as a whole, the best way to do it is AI. I found this piece of software um, called Friends and Fables. And it's a piece of kit where you have an AI DM, but you can also play with other players as well. So you could have multiple multiplayer, essentially, for it. There are certain plans. This is the free one at the moment. So I'm locked to 50 responses by Franz, who is the DM. But I thought we'll start by going through it. You didn't create your character at the start. You can eventually, but you didn't create your character at the start. So I picked the sorcerer, but I think I can adjust him now, which I will do. So is Dragonborn. All right, let's do this a minute. So I had a Dragonborn. Let's call him Promise. He was a warlock. Let's do chaotic good. Uh, let's generate AI actually. Right, so let's go a Dragonborn. Dragon Bard. Yeah, Bard. With no memory of who he was. That is a renowned storyteller. That's done nothing. That's fine. We'll just be Joran as it is. Oh no, it's generating now. I think. I think that's probably just doing the image. No, that's fine. We'll commit to Joran the sorcerer. Okay. Let's start. You find yourself in Ezra's Tavern, a cosy establishment nestled amidst the towering Vermosa trees of Nath. The tavern exudes warmth and comfort, with wooden beams overhead adorned with intricate elven carvings, depicting scenes from ancient lore. Soft candlelight, flickers on tables where patrons sit enjoying their meals and drink. As you look around, you see Ezra Greenbottle behind the bar, a halfling with curly, dark brown hair and piercing green eyes. He moves gracefully between tables, his charming smile welcoming all who enter. Air is filled with laughter and chatter as adventurers share tales of their exploits, while traders negotiate deals over mugs of ale. And this gives you a thing here, so a new area learned from most trees, and you can view it and all that. So let's say I would like to, greet Ezra. And let's see what happens. So because this is the free version, it's limited to like about 50 replies from, which is more than enough to give it a trial. Alrighty. So as you approach Ezra, he looks up from polishing a tankard and flashes you a warm smile. Well met, traveller. What can I get you for today? Refreshing ale, or perhaps some hearty stew to fill your belly. He gestures towards the bar stools invitingly. How would you like to respond, or what do you want to do next? Let's see. Ale, please. And have you heard of any jobs to do lately, Ezra? So yes, so Joran is a sorcerer, I believe. So yeah, you pick at the start. You can, as you see there, you can adjust your character. I'm just going to go with Joran at the moment. because this is just a free version. If I pay for the extra version, I may make my own character. That's good. Tip: White Franz might make mistakes when generating NPC areas and location. When he does, we reckon that you undo or edit the event to ensure that the context is consistent and accurate. That's fine. So Ezra nods, pouring you a mug of ale for leaning slightly. Ah, you're looking for some adventure, are we? He chuckled softly. Might have heard a rumour or two floating around the tavern. Ezra glances around discreetly before continuing in a hushed tone. There's talk of strange occurrences near the western Eldertree gateway to the north, he whispered. Some travellers passing through here mentioned eerie lights and whispers coming from that direction at night. John inquired, one mug of ale. Yeah, okay. Eagerly awaiting your response or actions. Some pass through mentioned eerie lights and whispers coming from that direction at night. Okay. Uh, so let's say these balancing. I'll leave that. Tavern, that's what strange clouds. It's in go to. Okay. Um, has anyone to see is there recently? Cool. Has anyone gone to see what's happening there recently? It's very good as well because, as you can see here, it lets you know where it's located. Kind of, there's art there as well. So Ezra leans in closer, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. A few brave souls have ventured that way, but none return with clear answers. Some speak of feeling watched or hearing haunting melodies drifting on the wind. He pauses, his expression thoughtful. If you're thinking of investigating further, I'd recommend treading carefully, Ezra advises. The spirits near the western Eldertree gateway are said to be ancient and wise, but possess a mischievous streak. How would you like to proceed? Would you like to gather more information from Ezra, or head towards the western Eldertree gateway for investigation? No, I'll say. Uh, thanking Ezra, John will head towards the western Eldertree gateway. I believe this is also developed by two people, which is really good. It seems to simulate D&D fairly well. Granted, I've only just started, but I like the fact you've got like character sheets, world, little spellbook, all that jazz on the left. Nice and easy. Alrighty. As you make your way towards the western Eldertree Gateway, you travel for about 5 hours north from Ezra's Tavern. I didn't realise it was that far. The sun begins to dip lower in the sky, casting a warm golden hue over Nath as you approach the gateway. Eventually, you arrive at a majestic sight. The western Eldertree Gateway stands before you, emanating a soft glow that seems to welcome travellers. Carvings depicting ancient elven history adorn its surface, telling tales of times long past. The air around the gateway feels charged with magic and mystery. As you stand there taking it all in, what would Joran like to do next? Joran would like to see type of magic is. Now let's see if this one, because I did one before where it didn't ask you to do rolls, you kind of had to ask it to do rolls. Let's see if this one knows basically what to do. Ah, perfect. Make an Arcana check for Joran to determine the type of magic emanating from the Western Eldertree Gateway. Roll a d20 and add your Arcana skill modifier. Let me know what you get. Okay, so I'll just do roll Arcana check. So, nice, 23. That's a good roll. As you focus your magical senses on the Western Eldertree Gateway, you feel a strong aura of protective and divination magic emanating from it. The carvings seem to shimmer with faint enchantments designed to safeguard the gateway and perhaps offer glimpses into possible futures for those who seek guidance. What would you like to do at the Western Eldertree Gateway? Okay. I like this as well. If you don't like the direction it's going, you can adjust it. I'm just going to go it as is. Great. So divination and protection magic. So like abjuration. Abjuration. I think. Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. Divination magic. The carving seems to shimmer with faint enchantments. Okay. Joran will run his hand over the tree, aiming for the carvings that shimmer slightly. Shimmer. The ones that shimmer. The ones that shimmer slightly. I can spell slyly. Slightly. Nearby MCs. Mirrorland Sunweaver. Nah. But yeah, this is good. Western Elstree Gateway, emanating a warm, welcoming glow, stands a testament to Nath's history. The deep hollow, flanked with carvings depicting the city's past, is said to hold the spirits of ancient elves. On moonlit nights, these spirits impart visions of Nath's future to those deemed worthy, setting them on quest to avert impending threats or unearth hidden treasures within the city. Cool, very good. So, as your hand glides over the intricate carvings on the western Eldertree Gateway, you feel a slight tingle of magic beneath your fingertips. The carvings depict scenes from ancient elven history, battles fought, alliances forged, and moments of great triumph etched into the wood with remarkable detail. Suddenly, as your touch lingers on a particularly elaborate carving showing an elf raising a glowing gem towards the sky in victory, hear a soft whisper in Elvish echoing through your mind. Seeker of fate, gaze upon these tales untold. Paths converge or fade. The words seem to resonate within you as if urging you to delve deeper into this mystery. What do you wish to do next? Uh, run. What I'd like to do next. So, Seeker of Fate, gaze upon these tales untold, paths converge or fade. Uh, so you probably look for. Look, I would like to look for similar carvings to the elf with the glowing gem. Is this going to make me do a perception check or investigation? We shall see. And as you scan the carvings on the Western Eldertree Gateway, you notice a series of interconnected scenes depicting different elves in various poses and actions. After a few moments of searching, your keen eyes spot another carving resembling the elf with the glowing gem. This time, it shows multiple figures standing together around a shimmering pool of water under a starlit sky. The details are exquisite, each figure distinct yet somehow connected through subtle gestures and expressions. It seems like this particular sequence tells a story or conveys some deeper meaning beyond mere decoration. What would you like to do next as you examine these intricate carvings further? Uh, does Joram recognize these scenes and where they may be? I don't know how many kind of responses I've had yet because I get like 50 responses on the free trial, but I'll just keep going. until I find a good spot to stop. Okay. As you study the ancient, sorry, as you study the scenes depicted in the carvings, realize that they bear striking resemblance to tales of an ancient elven prophecy passed down through generations. The figures in the carvings represent key individuals foretold to come together under specific circumstances to fulfill a destiny that could shape the future of Nath and its inhabitants. The shimmering pool of water symbolizes the fountain of Nath, located at the city center. It's said that when certain celestial events align with significant occurrences within or around Nath, those destined by fate will be drawn together at this sacred place. Recognizing these scenes as part of a larger prophetic narrative fills you with a sense of urgency and purpose. What actions do you wish to take next upon uncovering this connection? Okay, let's see. Do we have... Oh, there's not a quest. It's not actually a quest. Let's scroll back up. I just want to see what Ezra said. Strong strange currents near to the north. Some travelers pass through mentioned. Eerie lights and whispers come from that direction at night. Okay, so I would like to rest near the tree and wait for night. So I've already kind of had the whispers and the lights. So I just want to see if anything specific happens there. As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, casting long shadows across Nath, you find a comfortable spot near the western Eltree gateway to rest and wait for nightfall. The gentle rustle of leaves above you create a soothing melody as darkness gradually envelops the city. Hours pass by slowly, and eventually, the moon rises high in the sky, bathing Nath in its silvery glow. You notice that faint ethereal lights start dancing around the carvings on the gateway, as if responding to some unseen force or presence. What would you like to do now as you observe this mystical phenomenon under a moonlit sky? Faint ethereal lights start dancing around the carvings. I don't want to harm the tree, don't I? Good. Copy the carvings into a notebook. And writing down the said and seen upon tracing his hand on the carvings. It's a bit of a longer one. Let's see whether it knows well enough fly response. So, so this says NPC nearby, a Mirrorland Sunweaver. I'll maybe I'll ask that next. Before you start copying the carvings into your notebook, I'd like you to make a dexterity check. See how accurately and carefully you can trace the intricate designs onto paper. Let's see how well John captures the exterior scenes. Okay, roll a dexterity check. Ooh, natural 20. Let's go. Yeah, take that. With a deft hand and unwavering focus, you meticulously trace the carvings onto your notebook with precision and accuracy. Every curve, line, and symbol is faithfully reproduced on the pages, as if by magic itself. As you finish copying them down, a sense of connection to the ancient elven mystery fills your heart. The whispers in Elvish grow stronger as you complete this task, guiding your hand along each intricate detail. The shimmering lights around the gateway intensify for a moment, before fading away into the night sky. What do you do? What do you wish to do next of successfully transcribing these enigmatic carvings? Let's see if this Mirrorland turns up. So, I would like to look around to see if anyone is watching this interaction. So it doesn't actually take too long to get back to you, which is quite good. You know, it's a very kind of natural process. I say natural, obviously, but it's a nice process. It doesn't take long. As you glance around the area, you notice that the western Eldritch Gateway stands in solemn silence under the moonlit sky. The surrounding trees sway gently in the night breeze, casting shifting shadows across the clearing where you stand. You don't see anyone nearby observing your actions or showing any signs of interest. Okay. Uh, during after believing they have everything, will return to Nath. Let's say seeking a elvish, uh, seeking a elvish soothsayer. No, seeking assistance with the depiction, with the images, and the with the images. Oh, cool. But as you make your way back to Nath, the city of wonders nestled within the towering Vermosa trees, you feel a sense of purpose and intrigue swirling within you. The night, the night air is cool and crisp as you traverse through familiar paths leading back to civilization. I thought I should have rested. Oh well. After walking for about 5 hours, north from the western Elchi Gateway, passing by the lush surroundings of Ezra's Tavern, near Vermosa trees, you finally arrive at Nath. Soft glow of lanterns illuminates the tree canopy above, as you enter this enchanting city ruled by Eilon Wood Elves. Eilon? You find yourself standing in front of a grand building with intricate elven architecture known as the Scholar's Haven. This establishment serves as a hub for knowledge seekers and scholars alike in Nath. As you step inside, shelves filled with ancient tomes line the walls while elves engrossed in their studies look up briefly at your entrance before returning to research. Behind a large wooden desk piled up high with scrolls sits an elderly elf with wise eyes named Alara Moonshadow. She looks up from her work upon seeing you approach. Welcome to the Scholar's Haven. How may I assist you today? John, would like to ask if they have any books on Elvish prophecies. I know NBC is Lara. Roundabout. Elvish prophecies. Alara, sorry. Alara Moonshadow Muses, her emerald green eyes sparkling with interest. We do have a few rare tomes that delve into the ancient prophecies of our people. Let me see if I can find one for you. Lara disappears momentarily behind a curtain and returns with an ornate leather-bound book titled Whispers of Elenath. She places it gently on the desk before you. This book contains some of the most revered elvish prophecies passed down through generations. May its wisdom guide you in your quest. As Joran examines the intricate illustrations and cryptic verses within the Whispers of Elenath, feels a sense of connection to someone greater than himself. A thread woven through time by ancient seers. Joran would like to compare the carving, the drawings in his notebook with the prophecies, prophecies in the book. However, John will take this to a corner away from crying. Yes. This is very good. I'm very much enjoying it. It simulates D&D fairly quite well, and the story is good. But let's see what goes here. As you find a secluded corner away from prying eyes in Scholar's Haven, you carefully compare the intricate carvings copied into your notebook with the prophecies inscribed within. Whispers of Elenath. The images and verses seem to intertwine seamlessly, as if pieces of a puzzle finally fallen into place. Roll an Arcana check to see if you can glean any further insights or connections between the ancient elven prophecy depicted on the Western Elstree Gateway and passages in the book. This is where I'll fail. Uh, that's not bad. 14, it's okay. As you concentrate on a comparison between your notebook and the Whispers of Elenath, a faint shimmering light begins to emanate from the pages. The illustrations in your notebook seem to come alive, moving and merging with the words of prophecy in the book. Suddenly, a vision flashes before your eyes. A scene of ancient elves gathered around a mystical pool deep within the Vermosa trees. They are chanting in unison as ethereal energies swirl around them, forming intricate patterns reminiscent of those carved on the Elder Tree Gateway. Before you can fully grasp the meaning behind the vision, it fades away like morning mist under sunlight. However, you sense that there's more to uncover about these prophecies and a connection to Nath history. What would John like to do next after experiencing mysterious vision? I will stop there. I enjoyed that very much. That did a very good job of simulating D&D. I didn't have to ask it for roles like the other one. It gave me roles. The story was great. I liked the fact you got inventory, so it knows what you have. Well, it's not giving me anything there, but that's fine. That might be me. Ah, yeah. See, there we are. You got stuff in your inventory. Uh, spell book. So I haven't added spells, but you can do that. Memories as well. It's very good, and the fact it's made by two people as well. Like, good job, fair play. I would love to do more of this. It was very good. I probably will have to pay for so I have unlimited responses. That's fine. I will happily do that in order to do more. But if you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I will leave a link to my previous AI D&D videos. And if you want to check this out for yourself, I will leave a link down in the description. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. Goodbye.